What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Don, and we are back with another video. Man, my Giants are back. I'm so excited right now. This is what it's about. NFL football. At least we got, you know what? At least we got one respectable sports team in New York. You know what I mean? We got the Giants. The Giants, we haven't been good for a while, but you know what? There's always a chance. There's always a chance that we come back and go back to what we were, winning those Super Bowls, those great defenses. But hey, speaking of that, times are different now. New quarterback, Daniel Jones, and we're definitely going to break him down today. We got Saquon, we got a new head coach, Joe Judge. We got Jason Garrett. Yo, I forgot all about that. We got Jason Garrett. He's trying to help us call the plays. I'm not laughing because I'm mad or anything. It's just I would have never thought a cowboy. We got a cowboy out here. He's still a cowboy in my opinion. Calling the plays for us, and he did a pretty good job today. But let's dive right into this, man. Starting with Daniel Jones, and I think with Daniel, you still kind of see the same things that you saw from last season, and immediately you're gonna be like, "Yo, Don, it's only his second year." And he had limited time with practice. I understand that. But there's some things in his game that he needs to start ironing out a little bit. And I know for a second-year player, you're still trying to get familiar. But when it comes to certain decisions, I would like for the Giants to try and go downfield more in certain play. If the goal is to be conservative and try to win as conservative as possible, we're going to be in a lot of close scoring games that will probably end up losing because we don't have the team to hold on. We played great first half, first two quarters we played great. We saw a little bit of our defense. Our line was we were kind of trying to get Daniel Jones into a little rhythm, and he did some good things. Darius Slayton is a baller. Sterling Shepard is not. But Darius Slayton, you see the connection that he has with Daniel Jones already. That's why I would like for Daniel Jones to go a little bit more down the field early, because there's not enough left towards the end of the game to try and do that, And I don't think he's confident going down the field as of yet. That's why we're trying to call these short little 4 or 5 yard plays for him. The only problem is that when we don't score, and a team like Pittsburgh, that just is a better team, they're going to take advantage of it eventually. And towards the end of the game, they totally did. So that's my only take with Daniel Jones. I would like for them to start going a little bit more down the field with him, because he needs that. He needs that rep time at least. Even if they're not all perfect throws or it's a perfect catch by the receiver, at least for him to have a little bit of that experience in a clutch situation, he'll feel a lot better. But that's my only knock on him. Yes, the interception was bad. It was bad because it was a second down, and it kind of changed the game for us after doing 19 consecutive plays. But it's gonna happen. I would have preferred for him to throw it out. But he'll learn that. So I'm not gonna knock him that much. But my only knock on him tonight was being a little bit too conservative. And I know it's not coming from him. It's coming from Jason Garrett. It's coming from the Giants. But it's like, you got to try and mix that up a little bit. Because the one time that we did, we had a perfect strike. And that's the only thing I would like for us to mix it up so that we have a little bit of both. Short range threat and long range threat. Next, we got Saquon Barkley. Terrible game for him today. Bad game. Totally locked him up. It's rare that you see that from Saquon. So I'm not too worried about it. He doesn't get... This defense was good, let's be honest. It was a very good defense. So, for Saquon, my only thing I'm going to say is that maybe, try to be a little bit more in the trenches sometimes, because he does try to make the explosive plays. And speaking of the explosive plays, something that it's really stood out to me today, and I've known since last season he's been doing this a lot. This jumping stuff that Saquon Barkley is doing is very dangerous, man. It's very dangerous. And I'm telling you that, God forbid, knock on wood, the way he's jumping in the air, somebody's going to catch him. I was scared the second time he did it that he actually twisted an ankle or something. We don't need that right now. Maybe in the open field you can do it, but he's done that jumping play for me a little bit too much, and we need him. Maybe the Steelers were just a really well-prepared offense, so that the way the game went for Saquon, it wasn't his best day. And we know what he can do. But we don't need him jumping every other play in the air trying to beat a man for the highlight play. Those plays are going to get you hurt, man. Those plays are really going to get you hurt. But overall, we got a lot to be excited for. We got a lot to look forward to, you know. As a Giants fan, be optimistic right now. There's a lot of season left. There's plenty of more to come from Daniel Jones. I do want him to be a little bit more aggressive. I like the running. You know, he's done some intelligent things. The fumbles and the interceptions, it's gonna be part of his game for a little bit. But you know, that bad one he would like to have back. But I think eventually he'll figure that out. You know. If you looked on the other side, you looked at Ben, you know, like Roethlisberger, he's so experienced. Experience will win you games. And it was an experienced man against pretty much second-year player, which is what Daniel Jones is. You see the difference. But I think Daniel Jones will get better eventually. He will get better eventually. Our O-line wasn't bad. Some people said our O-line was really bad today. Our O-line really wasn't that bad, you know, especially the first two quarters. But then the tide changed after that, and that's when people started letting up a little bit, you know. But I do think our O-line can only get better. You know, there's a lot of mixing and matching going on, a lot of new personnel. It could only get better from here. But I'm telling you, Daniel Jones got a little something, man. Like, this is not a bad pick at all. It's not a bad pick at all. I'm telling you, this Giants team, you know, with a few adjustments here and there, let's see where we are week 4, week 5. If we can stay in the playoff picture, that's what we need. Jason Garrett did a good job calling offensive plays, let's be honest. Especially these first two quarters, I was very impressed. Very impressed on both sides. I was very impressed. I'm very impressed with this team, man. We'll see where we go. You know, a little frustrating we didn't get the win, but it happens. You know, we're on a rebuild. Steelers are trying to make a playoff run. If we can be in the playoff run towards the end of the season, that's good enough for me. From where we've been the last couple of years, that's good enough. But let your boy Don know what you thought of the game today, man. How was the game for you guys? I know it's a little bit different, you know. It's not Eli anymore, but there's stuff there in Daniel Jones, right? At least that's what I thought. Let your boy Don know what you think in the comments section. As always, thank you guys so much for all the support. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And I see y'all next time, man. It's your boy Don. Peace. I'm out.